Hello, welcome to a mini session for Suburban Apples. Today's scene takes place in, well, I guess it would be San Elipius, since that's where the only player character resides. And, well, the NPC of choice in this session is up for rebellion and making our parents nervous and uncomfortable by hanging in the wrong part of town. And so, on a playground that's not so much a playground as it is a tetherball pole that has long since forgotten what it's like to have anything ball-like tethered to it. We find Mandy uh, smoking a cigarette that she seemed to have that she probably bummed from like some older kids or something like that, sporting, her latest haircut. Like her side shave has been freshened up. She has like the ombre color tint to her hair that can be either cut off or dyed over before she has to return to school. But winter break, rebellion, that sort of thing. And the camera pans to our resident disaster lesbian, Tasha.
Yes, that is me. She had texted Mandy because they had a grand old time when they met. Hanging out, making out at a crime scene, as you do.
Yes.
So she, like all rebellious teenagers, want to commit a little bit of trespassing by sneaking onto a playground at night and smoking.
Yes.
So she will. She probably walked there because cars are for rich people. So she'll walk on up. I'm assuming it's very cold, so she's a little more bundled up than she is in the picture. But and she's got her like tattered bag over her shoulder, and she's just trying to play it cool, but she's like real nervous and excited to see Mandy because she's so cool.
Looking a bit like what's that kid's name from Recess? Spinelli?
Spinelli! Oh my god, it's me!
She's got like the stocking cap on, so
Yeah.
like that, because it's cold out, and she has a side shave, which is chilly. She notices Tasha and gives that sort of like too cool to give like an enthusiastic wave kind of nod.
Oh, she's so cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm posing as cool, but
no, it's okay. I'm pretty sure that's how teenagers pose as cool too. So like,
right.
This works.
Just general disinterest and everything's ironic. So
yes, exactly. So she'll walk up. Are there places? Are there like benches, or is it just like a blacktop?
It's like a blacktop and like a chain link fence. It's barely a playground. Like I said, there's like a pole. There are some other poles that probably used to be basketball hoops off to the side, but generally it's just a bunch of poles and asphalt.
Nice.
Yes.
Were I playing any other character that had any level of performance dance, this would be a whole different scene, unfortunately. So yeah, she walks up with as cool of a smile as she could muster and just goes, "Hey."
Hey. So, got anything to drink?
Yeah, actually. And she'll go in her bag and pull out more airplane bottles. They're plastic because again she's got this new fake ID, but she's still not super rich, so she could take them out with some solo cups just in case they want to be fancy.
And she'll like she has one of those like messenger bag purses, and she pulls out like a bottle of Coke, and she'll pour into the little plastic cups and mix something that probably doesn't mix incredibly well with Coke because teenagers don't fucking know any better.
Right.
And she'll bottoms up.
Yeah, and Tasha will throw it back and try to cover up her
Yeah. Which may distract you from the fact that she's probably doing the same.
And Tasha will take off at least one of her layers and put it on the asphalt. Say, you want to sit?
She just kind of shrugs. Yeah, sure, I can sit. And she'll like kick at some of the like snow that still lingers on the asphalt and like do that like weird awkward sit that has been attributed to bisexuals, but I think it's really just anybody who's a little awkward.
It's true, bisexual people cannot sit properly.
It's true. This is killing me right now. So she'll do like display and So when do you go back to school?
Oh God. I don't think we have a whole lot of time, do we? We're going back like we get like a week after New Year's. It's not a whole lot of time.
Yeah, Mom and Dad have been talking about sending me to a boarding school to finish off my senior year.
What?
Well, you know, they say I've got some behavioral issues and anything to, you know, make sure that everything's perfect for their little angel Joey.
That is such bullshit.
Tell me about it. What the fuck do parents know anyways?
Where the fuck even is the school?
About an hour north of here in Hampton. Something.
That would suck.
Yeah, well, it was either there or Manchester. Right?
Right.
You think Brigham Foul's bad. Manchester's like 10 times as bad.
Ugh. Is this all girls boarding school?
Probably. They'll think it'll keep me out of trouble, you know. They don't want me distracted by boys.
At least there's that.
But it's all still up in the air. They don't, they have to see how much Joey's little procedure is going to cost.
How is that little rascal?
Still can't walk. Still a pain in the ass, you know. Mom and Dad give him everything. He wants for nothing, and that's all he wants. She like takes another sip of the alcoholic concoction. Yeah, she took him to some place. It's just down the hill from my house. Ronald Reagan something.
That place blows.
I mean, I guess you got to be rich to see the good in it or something like that. But some doctor there says that he's going to have Joey walking again in like a month.
I mean, I'm no fucking scientist, but that doesn't sound right to me.
You know, medical advances, something about biomesh.
Oh. Fuck's that?
You know, I don't know. She pulls out her cell phone and she Googles biomesh and she's like, I think it's this, and she shows you the link to like facts about biomesh and how it's been proven incredibly effective on racehorses who've had like broken legs. And they've actually resumed very prosperous racing careers after the application of this biomesh. There's just like a small little asterisk that shows like a link to known side effects of the procedure.
Yeah, Tasha's just going to take out her phone and open this on her phone because she's like, I want to know about the side effects and also if this has done any human trials at all because this sounds sketchy as fuck.
There's been a couple of human trials, and when you click on the link for the side effects, it's in like all sorts of like medical jargon. So I'm going to need like an intelligence medicine role for you to understand it.
Okay, I have 1 dot in medicine. I can do that.
All right, excellent.
So that's standard diff.
Yes.
2 successes.
All right. You notice that there's been some, like, there's various case studies, and through a lot of the jargon, you notice there's like a medical term for like heightened aggression.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which some of the racers thought gave their horses more of an edge, but there was one study that showed that like the horse bit the rider and then like to try to get him off his back, and it was the horse was put down promptly.
Ooh. So Tasha makes a face reading that. It's like, this sounds sketchy as fuck, not gonna lie.
Well, you know how, like, mom and dad are just hoping for a miracle cure. I don't know if it's because they're tired of taking care of the kid in the wheelchair, or if the kid's just tired of being in a wheelchair. I don't know. Have you ever tried telling a 10-year-old it's better that he doesn't walk?
No, I mean, it's fucking hard. Still, it's like, if you see someone with a disability as someone that needs to be cured, that's a problem too.
Well, I mean, he wasn't born that way.
Was there an accident?
Something like that, she says, and she takes like another sip of her drink, and seems to be a little like closed off on the subject.
Yeah, sure. Tasha drops it and kicks around some of the snow, absentmindedly being like, "Okay, not gonna go there." So other than family stuff, how's your winter break?
It's been mostly that. I haven't been able to get out much because mom wants me to keep an eye on the kid. I only got out tonight because she agreed to hire a sitter if I went to some arts and crafts crap. And she just kind of shrugs.
Is that where the clock tower was?
What was that?
The arts and crafts place. Is that where the clock tower used to be?
Well, that's where the new location will be. They have like a smaller one in Brig and Fowl, but I skipped.
Oh, good. I was about to say, I hear that place is real crappy. real fucking awful.
Yeah, you can only apply googly eyes to so many things before everything just seems to be looking at you funny.
Right.
What about you? How'd you get out?
Of the house?
Yeah, and don't your parents care that you're out and hanging out with the shady sorts?
Well, I mean, I'm sure my mom would care if she knew. She's not fucking home. She works a lot of late nights, so I get the house to myself sometimes.
Oh.
Now that I used to have 2 older brothers, but they fucked off to college.
So you're the youngest?
Yeah. Wish my parents were wants to give me everything. It was more like older brothers got everything and nothing left for me.
I don't know if they want to give him everything because he's the youngest or because he's on wheels.
Still fucking sucks.
She just kind of being the oldest isn't all it's cracked up to be. It's where your parents do all their trial and error, I guess.
Makes sense. So I not a big deal or anything, but since I've got the house to myself, if you ever can get away from your folks or anything, I've my mom actually got me Fortnite for Christmas, and I've been building computers, if that's something you want to try out or whatever.
Oh, are you any good?
I mean, I hope so. I don't know. I work with computers, and it's more about not a whole lot about aiming, As much as I thought it would be, you know, fucking military family, I thought, I got this. It's not, it ain't about that shit at all.
She just kind of like tilts her head. Didn't that guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sue Fortnite for stealing their dance?
Yeah, I think he fucking did.
Huh. Maybe it's worth giving a look to it if it's pissing off the Hollywood types, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's you know, it's whatever. It's what a lot of people seem to like it. It's fun to blow off some steam, you know?
Yeah. Plus, it seems like just a little like overly stodgy suing somebody over like your body movement.
It does, but hey, that's capitalism, man.
All praise the mighty dollar. She takes another sip, and she reaches into her bag and pulls out a battered, probably very stale pack of cigarettes, and she'll offer you one.
Yeah, she'll take it and pull out a lighter because she has a lighter for different reasons. not because she smokes, but she wants to look cool. So.
Yeah. I mean, judging by how stale the cigarettes are, and since you don't smoke, you won't realize it. She's probably not much of a smoker either. Doing that sort of like not inhaling, but taking like the deep drags and letting out a very big puff of smoke. That means that it just kind of stayed in this general area.
Right, because if we inhale, we're gonna start coughing like crazy, and that won't be cool.
No, it will not be cool.
We gotta look cool.
They're like menthol cigarettes. Very like all the signs are there that this is this is very much a teenager's attempt at looking like they're like it's a cry for attention.
Yes, exactly.
She probably had these cigarettes in her purse for a very long time, hoping her mother would find them. So, yeah, they taste of slightly of like burnt dog hair and mint. So, but anyways, so yes, that whole posturing of looking cool and just.
This is our rebellious phase.
It is the height of rebellion. She sort of just like talks about like what she's heard about Fortnite for a bit, and I mean, because Carol doesn't know much about Fortnite, I cannot like actually carry on that conversation.
That's right. Do you know what Black Ops? Because it's like that but dumbed down.
I know a couple of Pokemon games and I know Rune Factory 4. Don't ask me about the other ones though.
That's all right. That's all right.
I've started playing Octopath Traveler. I think that says a little bit about what I play.
No, the basic thing is you're put in a map and you have to try to. It's one of those survival games where you have to try to survive until the end, and everyone else is trying to kill you, and like the map gets smaller and smaller. Oh. The goal is to be the last one.
That sounds like Carol would die very quickly. Once upon a time, I played in a Star Wars game where you could PvP, and my siblings were playing as well, and they used my character as a volleyball with their voice.
Oh, that's so mean.
Yes. But to their defense, I was just standing there like an idiot staring upwards, because if something has the XY axis, I am either looking skyward or at the floor, because I cannot find directly in front of me.
Hey, that's fine. Lily has horrible accuracy. Tasha, however, with her 3 computers.
Yes. Excellent. So now that we've established that neither of us are probably going to be any good at Fortnite for real, and that my awareness of it extends to it is a video game for which Carlton sued.
Yes.
Let us let us fast forward this conversation that we probably can't actually have. Since you're in San Elipius, there, and it is nighttime. There are people that are sort of like moving around, like scoping out the park. What Mandy's parents would probably refer to as ruffians or gangbangers or some other outdated term for people who, well, occasionally have to resort to violence for their socioeconomic lot in life.
Right.
But you, being a knocker, recognize that this particular group of ne'er-do-wells are all redcaps.
Oh, shit. Are they like close by?
Yeah, they're like passing by pretty close because they notice another changeling and they're just like, the hell's this kid doing?
So she'll just, if they like are passing close by, she'll do the like head nod. Sup?
And they reciprocate like, you're fine. they kind of eye Mandy and and just kind of like move like past you, but they're still within like eyesight as they carry on a conversation. Two of them are discussing the kid. Kind of like, you don't have to be like keen, heightened senses to hear like parts of their conversation. They are naturally boisterous. And so, they're talking about, trying to find out what happened to the kid now that the tower's been torn down, et cetera, et cetera. So things that you would recognize perhaps is
yeah, that sounds like something I might know something about. I'm gonna just listen a little more and see if they, because I'm assuming red caps, this is like a good thing, but at the same time I'm also like, I want to make sure they're not like going to do horrible things to her if they find her again, or if this is like that.
No.
I don't want to assume that all red caps are gonna like their queen, because that seems racist.
The two leaders seem to be named Michael and Jamie, and the others are rather scrawny looking individuals. Further listening, you hear the names Devin, Squid, and Blocktop.
Amazing names.
And Squid, Blocktop, Devin.
Yep.
And they're talking about, without saying any names, you can gather that they're talking about Agnes, and they seem to be concerned that they saw her being taken by a RRCWC van, and they're talking about what happened last time. They tried to send somebody in there to infiltrate it, and one of them, by the name of Squid, brings up the kid that flew in there last time. Maybe they should try and locate wherever the hell he went.
So yeah, Tasha will look over to Mandy and be like, give me a second, I think I know one of those guys.
She gives that kind of nervous look of somebody who's trying to act tough but comes from the better side of town look. Are you sure?
They're cool. This shouldn't take too fucking long. I'll be back.
And she nods like, yeah, of course they're cool, but makes no effort to like join you.
Right. No, I'm not expecting her to come over with me.
Yeah.
So I'll walk over to the guys and be like, "Ayo, Squid."
Squid looks at you and says, "Do I fucking know you?"
You're about to. I'm Tasha. I couldn't help but overhear you guys talking about some stuff. I might know something, if that's you're looking for the same person I think you are.
Jamie and Michael kind of step up closer and what do you know, little girl?
Agnes was living with me for a little bit. I fucking broke her out of that van with some of my friends. She's safe. She's in you know that park that they were where they're, I don't know if you guys know, but there's like a fucking dragon in there. But like a cool one.
Jamie and Michael like look at each other. Natasha. There's a fucking dragon in Brigham Fowl.
It's complicated, but what was the name of the park again? Out of character?
It's the Circle Woods.
The Circle Woods. Yeah, in the fucking Circle Woods. She's staying with him, and he seems like good people. We got his teapot back and stuff, so he like likes us or whatever. It's a long fucking story. Anyway, that's where she is. She's safe. Don't gotta worry about going into that awful place.
How do we know you're telling the truth?
I mean, I don't know why I had any fucking reason to lie to you, but you could always go and check. Like, if I were to set a trap for you, I mean, look at me. And she kind of like extends her arms and is like, you think I could take on all of you? I must be a goddamn idiot.
They just kind of look at her. Yeah, but you're one of those knocker sorts. You know, you may look scrawny as hell, but the moment one of us lays a finger on you, it's kaboom city.
Well, hey, that's not fucking wrong. I respect that. But, you know, I'm just, You're talking about that, flying guy?
The kid, about yay tall and, green eyes.
Yeah. He's one of my friends, too. So,
You a weirdo making friends with all sorts of, youngins or what?
I guess there's a lot of fucking kids here. there ain't a lot of, you know, us people my age around here.
I think they're all in Brigham Fowl.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Generally, you see the likes of us here. No. Devin kind of interjects. So you've seen the kid?
Yeah.
He's still feeding people like imaginary she and shit.
Sorry? What?
And Block Top and Squid just kind of like, and then he's like, nothing. I said nothing.
All right, I didn't fucking hear nothing.
But yeah, they all seem a little like confused by the event in which he just like talked about. But Jamie kind of tells him to like shut the fuck up, and he and Michael both sort of stand in front of you, and so you've seen her. Does anyone else know where she is?
Yeah, Flying Kid. There's another one of my friends in Brigham Fowl. Kind of a skittery sort.
The Spider Girl. She's the one that told us about our friends. The last group that tried to break into the Children's Wellness Center.
Yeah, she's good people, and then there's some asshole who's a dog.
They take a moment to reflect on what she just said.
He's not an asshole in that I think he'd do anything to hurt her. He's just like asshole personality, you know.
Never met him. And this asshole who's a dog, he's seen the girl?
Yeah, he was with us.
You sure he can be trusted?
I mean, I haven't known him for a long time, but he doesn't seem like the kind to want to get into any trouble. He seems like a fucking coward is what I'm trying to say. I don't think he'd do anything. He doesn't seem strong enough.
It's the ones that want to stay out of trouble you got to be careful with. People who are comfortable in the world of trouble know when to keep their mouths shut. You know? It's people who want to stay out of trouble that end up telling everything they know when their back's against the wall.
Well, I don't know if I would fucking believe him.
That kind of turns into a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a name, kid?
Tasha.
Nice to meet you, Tasha. My name's Michael. This here's my compatriot, Jamie.
Hey, I'm and she'll kind of point in the vague direction of where she is. Like, I'm over there. I'm not anything fucking special, but if you guys want, you know, good with my hands and shit.
Hey, I mean, hanging out with the likes of us isn't going to do our reputation any damage, but if you want to be seen around us, I ain't going to fight you. We could always use somebody around who can fix shit.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about my reputation.
Well, it's good to meet you, kid. Your little girlfriend over there looks like she's getting cold, though.
Oh, and Tasha would kind of like blush for a second, be like, "Oh no, I gotta be cool. I gotta be cool." Yeah, I should go. Just wanted to let you know about Agnes.
Yeah. And Jamie will pull out his phone. You got a number?
Yeah, and she'll put in her number.
And he sends her a text so she'll have his number just in case anything happens to our girl, you know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me know. I really like her.
She's a lot tougher than a lot of people will actually believe.
Mm-hmm. Got that right. And I just got Jamie's number?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And they all sort of like look at each other and be in touch sooner rather than later.
Got it. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, we'd like to be able to put eyes on Agnes again sometime soon. She's a kind of big deal with our people.
Sure.
All right. Well, it certainly was serendipitous running into you, he says, and kind of like gives her like a clap on the back and let's go. Let's fuck off. Come on. And yeah, there's this kind of like they look like they're pissed off about following orders, but they do because he would kick their ass. He is much larger than the next largest red cap, who is Michael. And so off they go. And Mandy's kind of sitting there staring like wide-eyed and lighting another stale cigarette.
Hey, sorry about that. Just wanted to catch up real fast.
How do you know them?
Mutual friends.
How long have you been in San Alapias?
Moved here at the oh god, I moved so fucking much. It was beginning of sophomore year, I think, so almost a year ago.
Oh, damn. And she takes like another drag on the cigarette. This time, like she inhales a bit, and so she erupts into a coughing fit. Being startled tends to take away your remembering to not actually inhale the stale cigarette. I think I saw one of them on the news. Like they had beaten up some guy and they did time a few years ago.
No shit.
Yeah, and you're just talking to them. That's crazy.
Well, I didn't meet them when I was in prison or nothing.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't think any less of you if you had.
Yeah, they seem like decent people. They're just, you know, from my side of the tracks.
She gives that sort of like she understands what that means, but probably doesn't really understand what that means. Of course, yeah. So You listened to any good music lately?
Yeah. You like Mobamba?
Is there anything else to listen to? Like, of course.
Oh, it's let me link you the song because this is or if she's more into like because she thinks that this kid would more be into like popular rap rather than popular pop. But if she's into popular pop, she'll put on Ariana Grande. But
I mean, as far as rap goes, Jamie and Michael are the names of Run the Jewels, of Killer Mike and LP. So,
all right, NSFW warning for the lyrics, but this is the song that plays in every single club.
let's see. Oh. Huh. Well, that was enough of that for Carol.
Yeah, no, you get the idea of the trashy rap.
I mean, I think I'm too old to enjoy Mobamba.
No, that's fine. You have to be in a certain like, or at least for me, I'm like, it's got to be playing like in a club, like, and you have to be in a certain with certain people.
And I thought Meow the Jewels was bad. Anyways. She's like, she listens to it for a little bit and she turns on like her Spotify playlist on her phone. She's like, well, this is what I've been listening to lately. And it's Toast by Boyfriend. I can link you that later if you'd like, or whatever.
I'm looking at the lyrics right now.
I love Boyfriend. And if you're going to listen to lesbian rock or rap, that's who to go to.
Awesome.
Yeah, she actually, I sent her like a fan email, and she sent me some of her singles and a bunch of stickers and a thank you note, and I was like, oh my gosh,
that's so nice.
Yes, she's very cool. She's ridiculous and wears like granny panties on stage and curlers, and I love her. And there we go. That is what I've decided this punk girl listens to.
That's fine.
Because it's like, oh, let me listen to somebody completely random. So yeah, she'll play that and like to get the taste of like cigarettes out of her mouth, she like throws a stick of juicy fruit and offers Tasha a stick as well.
Hell yeah.
And if there's anything else you want to establish in the scene, or
just that I think because deep down, I mean, Tasha's unseelie, but at the same time, she's not gonna ravage this chick because she likes her. So I think she's gonna try and she's not gonna try and create love because she doesn't think that that's like. I mean, she might hope so, but create hope in that she might, she's going to be okay even if she gets sent to this boarding school. Maybe a little bit of fostering trust to build this relationship.
I like it. They can do like some hand holding and foster some trust. There you go.
Some hand holding. No, she'll do that thing where it's like, oh, you're cold. Here's my jacket and my arm.
Aw. Well, like kissing's one thing, because kissing's like that like rebellious, like if people see you doing it, it's like, what? Hey, mister, she's my sister. Yeah. Kind of stuff. But hand holding's more of a sincere, like, I like being with this person.
Yeah, weirdly.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tasha will actually, I almost forgot about this. She'll be like, hey, it's kind of stupid or whatever, but I had some string or whatever, and she'll pull out she made a necklace with, it's like braided and it's like one of those chokers, almost like from the early 2000s where they're the ones that with the like the crisscrosses, but it's made out of like woven string stuff.
Oh, nice.
She'll hand it over and be like, if you thought it might look good on you.
She'll put it on. Like, I love it. Thank you. So yeah, she's not a knocker and therefore has crafted nothing. But I think there's a good place to stop.
All right.
All right. So thank you, player, for playing, and see you next time in Suburban Apples.